I used a rubber underground pipe wrap and sealant over every seam and penetration through the floor. Then I furred the floor out 2 inches with 2x so that I could screw my plywood to it. This is 2-inch foam in the floor. You can see my water lines ran here. I used reinforced hose, that way if it freezes it won't break. I may have a problem with these lines freezing in the winter, but it's the only way I could get to my sink without it being exposed. This is a toy hauler I removed everything from the toilet to the slides. I had to shorten both slides 6 inches. When I took them apart, I found the floor was only 1-inch plywood without any insulation. So I welded a 1.5 inch frame so I could put foam in the floor. Once I got the slides all put back together, I drove the bus to my dad's shop and used his hoist to lift the slides into the bus. Here is a couple pics of the slide hardware. It's an electric motor with sprockets that drive the chain, which pulls the slide either open or pulls it closed when reversed with cables. The water tank I removed from the toy hauler fit perfect between the wheel wells. I wanted all of my plumbing except my gray and black tanks inside the bus. Here, I'm prepping it for paint. I needed to pre-install the awning before painting to make sure it fit, which was also removed from the toy hauler. I used an etching primer made for galvanized steel on any of the bare sheet metal. Prior to painting and priming, I sanded the entire bus with an orbital sander with Scotch-Brite pads. I used Henry's Tropicool on the roof. I used 1.5 inch foam between the ribs, then I furred it out with 1x3s to attach the paneling to. Behind the paneling I put another 1/2 inch of foam to break the cold from coming through the ribs. For the ceiling, I reinstalled the 1.5 inch soft foam the bus came with. That's the black stuff. And I had a bunch of 1.25 inch foam left over from another job, so I put that up too thick. So I have about 4 inches of foam in the ceiling. My biggest concern with using foam board is that I would hear it squeaking going down the road. I cannot hear it at all. I picked up some used aluminum rims from a trucking outfit and had brand new tires installed. I also replaced my brake calipers. I had a problem with one hanging up on me when I first drove the bus home. It made for a long 360-mile trip. You can see I raised the floor over the wheel wells and the water tank in the back of the bus. This is where all of my plumbing will be. Got rid of some wire. Looks like a mess, but it was a lot worse. Instead of just cutting wires off at the emergency alarms and flashing lights and anything else I removed, I tracked down and removed the wire all the way back to the fuse panel. Got rid of a lot of wire out of there. For the roof raise transition on the inside, I used the original sealing material that came in the bus. This was a little time consuming and difficult, but I think it turned out great. I installed a fantastic roof fan in the kitchen area. These fans are supposed to really help cool the bus on hot days. And in the bathroom, I installed a normal bathroom fan. I also installed 2 air conditioners, which were also removed from the toy hauler. These leather flex steel seats I found on Craigslist. It was a complete set with air ride for the driver. Here, I am building a bench over the wheel well and the original bus heater. I put vents in this, 2 for hot air blowing out and 1 for intake air. I plan on heating my bus with a 45,000 BTU Webasto heater tied into the bus's antifreeze system.
This sounds oh.
I installed a Victron MultiPlus 2000 smart inverter. I installed LED stick-on rope light under my awning along with a yard light.
The LED lights on the outside, underneath the awning.
I needed a very low profile sink. This was the smallest I could find. I found it on eBay. I had an old receiver hitch at the house. It just happened to fit upside down between the frame rails.
We took it for its first test ride to Chena Lakes. We're here just checking it out. It's a rainy day. There's the road to the river. And it drove pretty nice. It did good. There's the slide out. All that round. Just got back to my trip. Gonna start unpacking everything now. There it is.
Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be putting more videos out on this build and trips around our state we take with it.